Welcome to the Rhythms of Engagement, a show about how to increase organizational health and employee engagement. My name is Chaz Becker, your host and founder of JoyTal, an organizational health consulting firm. I almost didn't get organizational health in. I'll show you a little bit of a detail about me, just so we can get this on tape and people will know I'm dyslexic. And so sometimes when a word has more syllables than 3, I'll screw it up. So, just give me a little grace there. But that's a little bit about myself. But today we're going to jump into the idea of story, which is the first of our 6 rhythms of engagement. And so when we talk about story, we believe that humans are story formed. And so what we mean by that is that we as humans use stories to make sense of the world and to help us learn valuable information and how to go about life. And so for us as business leaders, we have to embrace this reality that people are story formed, and we have to introduce the idea of story into our organizations to help people make sense of their jobs, to find fulfillment and engagement in what they do every single day. It is our DNA. We are hardwired for story, and so we have to use it. So in today's episode, we're going to jump into story. Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, hey, we're talking about story today. And so when we think of a classic story, it has 4 parts. It has a beginning, it has rising action, it has a climax, and it has resolution. And so as we think about our organizations, we can retool this idea to help us make sense of our organization, place it in the context of a story, and move ourselves forward to helping increase our organizational health and our employee engagement through the process of story. And so kind of when we reframe story for our businesses, we need to think about 3 kind of parts. 1, origin. Where did we come from? 2, vision. Where are we trying to go? And 3, contextual work. So we're going to jump into each 3 of those, and then we're going to ask the question, how do we see those in the rhythms of our work? So 1, origin. Do you have an idea of where your organization came from? What was its purpose? What is the why behind your founder's reason for starting this organization in the first place? What is its mission? What is its goal? And really depicting that beginning narrative. What were those feelings at the beginning? What was the impetus behind why we got started in the first place? These are super important questions that we need to be asking ourselves so that when new people come into our organization, we can help have them enter into the story because they know where the story began. And then we're going to talk about vision, where the story is going. We should have a vision for what the world would be like if we achieved our mission. If we got to the end of the road and we said, there's nothing left for our business to do, there's nothing left for our organization to do, we've accomplished it all, how would you change the world? This is the question that we have to be asking. And then we have to begin to clarify that and make it more crystal clear every day. To give you an idea of the mission and vision of JoyTal, our mission is to help build joyfully engaged organizations because we believe that if everyone is engaged in their work and is enjoying what they do every day, then the world of business and our communities and families will be transformed. People will go home and be better fathers and mothers. People will be better members of their society. We'll create new and inventive products. Products, that's the word I was looking for. We'll create new products and we'll be able to give those to the world. We'll have new services and ways for people to receive those services to advance our world and make the world a better place for human thriving, which I believe is the purpose of work, to create something that improves the human condition. And so, for us at JoyTal, our mission and vision is to create joyfully engaged organizations, places where people love to work, where they experience trust and get to use their strengths every day to make the world a better place. And so, when we get done with that, when there's nothing left to do, everyone will be fulfilled in their work, and the world will be the best place to live ever. Now that's a big vision. Will we get there? I don't know, but it's worth going for. And so anyone who comes and works for our organization will be placed into that story. This is why we started, and this is where we're going. And everyone will understand their position based on that story. And so that leads to our last part, contextual work. The process of contextual work, helping our accountants and our marketers and our COO and our CFO and everyone in between, even the janitor, understand how what they do day by day is moving us closer and closer to the vision that we've set out. We need to help contextualize our work. And so, just a couple ways, I'm going to throw out just a couple ways that story will look like in terms of a rhythm in our world. If we have a rhythm of story within our organization, our job descriptions will explain the work that we do based on how we move the ticker forward towards the mission. And so for our marketers, if we're writing a job description for a marketer, it is reaching new customer segments so that they can experience the power of an engaged organization. We'll write something like that to help people start to understand, okay, every day what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to new customer segments who have never used our materials again, so that then they can be consulted through us and create their organization into a healthy organization. And so their whole vision, everything that they're doing on a daily basis, is fit into that narrative. They understand that. So you see the job description, and then they're in the onboarding process. We start asking them, what's your skills, what's your passions, and how do those fit in to helping us move our organization towards fulfilling our goal? And then the last one is performance coaching. When we meet with our people on a regular basis, every 3 months to a year, and we sit down with them and we review their performance for the year, and we're coaching them on ways that they can use more of their strengths and get better at their job, the things we're talking about is we're finding the little areas that they've done that help to move us forward towards that goal. And we're using that narrative as the framework to which we're actually evaluating our people. We're asking, did you help us move forward in achieving our goals? If people don't understand where they fit in that, they don't understand how what they're doing every day is fulfilling and adding to the greater purpose, then they're going to start losing engagement. And so we need to continually be reminding our people of the story and how they fit into it. And so, to finish out, I would love for you to leave a comment and share if you understand your story within your organization and how that increases your engagement at work every day. So please just leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you, love to connect. So my name's Chaz, founder of JoyTowel. Have a great day.